Welcome back to Jules Math Tools, where math is made easy. In this session, we are calculating the difference of our mixed fractions by first converting them into an improper fraction form. And if you're ready to see how this is done, let's get started. So today we are calculating the difference of our mixed fractions by first converting them into their improper fraction form. And to do that, I'm going to work with my fractions at the side. And remember that if you do not recall how you can convert your mixed fraction into their improper fraction form, I will also walk you through the steps. So remember that we multiply our denominator of 8 times our whole number of 5 and then add their product to our numerator of 1. And this will remain over the same denominator of 8. So we have 8 times 5 is 40, and 40 plus 1 will equal to 41 eighths. So let's plug that back into our question. So we have 41 eighths, and now we're going to work out the second half of our fractions. So we have 2 and 1/2. And just like we did before, we're going to multiply our denominator of 2 times our whole number of 2 and then add our numerator of 1, and this will remain over our denominator of 2. So we have 2 times 2 is equal to 4, and 4 plus 1 is equal to 5, and that's 5/2. And let's plug that back into our equation as well. So now let's begin our calculations. And remember that because our denominators are different, the first thing we're going to need to do is convert them into their equivalent fraction form where both of our fractions have the exact same denominator. And in looking at our denominators of 8 and 2, I know that both 8 and 2 have a common multiple of 8. So this will be their lowest or their smallest multiple. So both fractions now need to have a denominator of 8. And since my first fraction already has a denominator of 8, that means my 41 will not be changing. So now to move on to our second fraction, since we have 2, we know that when our 2 is multiplied by 4, this will give us a denominator of 8. So we also multiply our numerator of 5 times 4, which will equal to 20. So now let's begin calculating our difference since our denominators are now the same. So we have 41 minus 20 will equal to 21, and we keep the denominator of 8. And remember that because we do have an improper fraction, we do need to simplify this fraction, and we're going to do that by converting it back into its mixed fraction form. So 8 can't divide into 2 since 2 is smaller than 8. 8 times 0 will equal to 0. 2 minus 0 will equal to 2. We'll bring down our 1, changing 2 into 21. 8 divides into 21 twice. 2 times 8 is equal to 16. And when 21 subtracts 16, we have a difference of 5. So my mixed fraction is going to be 2 wholes, and we have 5/8 as our fraction. Okay, so there you have it. We just calculated the difference of two mixed fractions by converting our fractions first into their improper fraction form, finding their LCD, and then subtracting our numbers. And remember that anytime that your fraction remains as an improper fraction, remember to always simplify by just converting it back into its mixed fraction form. But as always, get some additional practice in, and we'll see you right here in the next video on Jules Math Tools, where we make math easy.